Hey kids, it is Tommy, and for today's TommyLog Tech, I'm joined by my good friend Michelle. That's her.
Oh, hi.
And our Verizon devices. I got my DROID Turbo, provided by my good friends by Motorola. What do you got with you?
I have my Note 3, Samsung, which I love.
Oh yeah, Note 3, that's good stuff. But today we're on the same, we're thinking about what can we talk about, and here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about our new favorite app, Fiverr. www.fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. And you started asking me about my TommyLog logo and the intro and where did I get it. And I said, Fiverr.
Fiverr.
And then you said, oh my gosh, I do stuff on Fiverr. What do you do on Fiverr? So here's the whole hustle. Fiverr is a website where everything is $5. You can search, you can like get design, you can get, I've gotten some WordPress help with it. I've gotten SEO help. I got help. Somebody sent me instructions on how to start a S Corp here in Wisconsin. They sent me all the instructions for $5.
Wow.
So I got my logo created. So what I did is I got a Illustrator artwork done. It cost me $5. And then it cost me like $5 extra for the high-res artwork and Illustrator artwork. Okay, so I'm in at like $15. Not Fiverr, but Fiverr times 3. And then, I know, right?
You can do math, good job.
Easy. Then I found, and there was hundreds of different people who had like YouTube intros.
Yeah,
so I found
you have to like spend a lot of time like, ooh.
I know. Oh yeah, I sat on the couch.
I
sent some friends. What do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? And I actually have like a wish list of ones because sometimes it's going to get worn out. I'm gonna like switch it out a little bit. But then I sent my logo and I kind of said, this is what I'm doing. This is kind of my hustle. I want a technology slant. I wanted this. And one guy, within 5 hours later, it was done. I couldn't believe it. I went to bed. Next morning, it was there in my inbox. Oh my gosh, it's so great. And $5.
Okay, so you had the artwork done, high resolution artwork done.
Correct.
And then what happens from there? Does something else have to happen from there?
Well, I could then just use that high-resolution artwork for what I wanted to do. So I was able to use it as like a little logo on my videos but what I did is I sent a copy of that high-res artwork to the gentleman doing the YouTube intro.
Okay, because that's a separate gig.
Yeah, separate gig.
Okay, that's
what
I
actually,
thought. That was just
Fiverr calls each little thing a gig.
A gig, yep.
A gig. So it was a separate gig. That's not just lingo.
Not to be confused with megabytes and gigabytes.
No, this is not lingo. So here I am sitting on the couch with my Motorola Droid scrolling through little videos. My wife goes, what are you doing? I'm looking for an intro video that I like. I found one that I liked. I communicated with the gentleman, and I have no idea where he was. I mean, he could have been next door. He could have been overseas someplace. And I said, this is what I want. And hours later, bam. How cool is that?
Delivered. Yep. And you give them feedback then too?
I gave them feedback, said I really loved what I did. Or like with the logo, I think I had to say, no, you kind of missed the base a little bit, maybe a little bit of this, or this is the core color I want to use, that kind of thing. And he made some changes, and it was easy.
Nice.
Oh, it was great. Now tell me a little bit, you're actually doing gigs for people?
Yeah, so years ago, one of my Twitter friends, Alex Wally, I don't know, did you ever meet him? He's like an Australian guy.
I don't know if I did or not.
He did a blog post on Fiverr, and the very first night, that was probably back in 2010, I stayed awake till 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, just the things that people do out there, like, you want someone to go draw your name in the sand, like, they'll go draw your name in the sand and, like, send you a picture. I got some really cute characters done for my mom for her birthday. So pretty much, like, anything you could think of, not even business-related, is out there. There's obviously a lot of business stuff out there.
Right.
But if you want to do fun, like, offbeat presents or something
totally
for
goofy
someone.
Stuff. Totally goofy stuff.
But for my gig, so initially, I thought, oh, well, I've spent a lot of time, gathering quotes and stuff that I use on Twitter or Facebook. If I've already spent all the time to compile all these, why can't I sell them? And so in my case, I have 3 different file types because I know some people prefer to work with Excel, some prefer to work with text documents, have it all zipped up. So anytime I get an order for my gig, I just attach the files. I have a nice little note I include with it, and voila.
How cool is that?
Yeah, for a while it was like seller, like whatever their rating is for like #1, but you have to have so many sales per month to do that.
Right.
But I make a little bit of extra money. I don't get rich off of it by any means, but a little bit of extra spending money.
Can't argue with that.
No.
A little flash cash.
Flash cash.
So I use it, and she makes a little money off it. How cool is that?
Yeah, and I use it every once in a while too. But I hadn't thought about it for the YouTube intro thing. I need to actually think about using it more.
It's really
now that I have the app on my phone.
Right, I know, right?
Yeah, and I like this whole little thing. I guess if you sell gigs, the app, as long as you're logged in, it lets buyers know that you're logged in case they want to.
So they can like message you and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit more real time.
Okay, so Fiverr on my DROID Turbo and Fiverr on your
Samsung Note 3.
Totally 100% Tommy approved. You need to be using Fiverr.com because this totally rocks. It's Michelle approved too, right?
Totally Michelle approved. And 100% Tommy approved?
That's right, 100% Tommy approved. This is Tommy and Michelle signing off. Thanks everybody. Bye.